Well, good morning there, the old grandpa Gawker. Where's that? Today I'm going to talk about tobacco. You know what I smoke. I'm going to tell you about all the tobacco products from the 1960s and 70s that are on the market. Well, first we're going to start out with pipe tobacco. There was Prince Albert, Velvet, Carter Hall, Madeira was high off, Paladin Black Cherry, Cherry Blend, Sail, to name a few. Next, there was Roll Your Own cigarettes, where the primitive poor people, plus in the penitentiary, a lot of people smoked Roll Your Own cigarettes. Well, once again, there was Prince Albert. Prince Albert came in a can, kind of oval, about yay tall. Then there was Velvet, naturally. Then there was Top. Then there was Bugler and Kite. Kite was menthol. Well, in order to make your own cigarettes, you needed cigarette papers. Well, there was OCBs. We called them Oklahoma Cowboys. They came in two flavors, regular and wheat. Then there was Top. Top was gummed, lick it, stick to the paper. And there was Zigzag. That was all. But I go to convenience stores now, and good God Almighty, I don't know how many kinds of rolling tobacco there is. Then there was plug tobacco. Chewing tobacco. Well, there was Beach Nut, Red Man, Union Leader. They were leafy chewing tobacco. Then there was plug tobacco. Come in little squares. Back in the old days, it used to come in blocks like yay big, and the stores had a crusher and they'd slice you off a hunk of it. It's what you see Clint Eastwood chewing. Oh, tobacco. Let's see, that one seller was Day's Work. Then there was Apple, Brown Mule, Cup, Cannonball, Bull of the Woods, Tinsley. Tinsley was regular, Tinsley had sweet. Oh, I forgot. There was another kind of roll your own cigarette tobacco. That was RJR. Run, Johnny, run. And then there was Ooh, Tommy. Also on the line of chewing tobacco, there was two kinds, Mickey Twist and Cotton Bowl. It was about yay long. Then it was twisted into a twist. It turned out about that big. A leaf. I went to the factory where they make it. There were some old gentlemen and some old women. They were sitting around the basement. It was clear in the basement. And the old women, had baskets between their legs, and they were steaming in tobacco leaves. Then over in the other part of the building, there was a bunch of old men. And they had this chopped up tobacco leaves. They'd take one of them leaves that women had stemmed, put it back in, roll up. I washed them, they looked just like machines. They were just amazing. Well, about 5 years after I visited that tour, they stopped making it. So I figured them old people probably died. Anyway, now let's talk about cigarettes. Back then, there was not as many cigarettes now. I walk into the tobacco shop and I look at them. Good God Almighty. They got grape, strawberry, peach, whatever you want to say, watermelon cigarettes. Back then, we had Winston's. Winston was the sexiest tobacco product. They used to advertise what's up? Counts. Very good deal. Well, they had regular Winstons, 85 milliliters. Then they come out with Winston 100s. I remember that. Ooh, good deal. They had Winston in a box. The box was designed for women so they could put them in their purse. Pretty good deal. Then, of course, they had the old Camels. One of the first pre-rolled cigarettes. For years, #1 seller. There was Lucky Strikes. Philip Morris. Philip Morris used to advertise, call for Philip Morris. They had people walking around hotels doing that. They had Cools. Cools was a menthol cigarette, but it also was not filtered. And let's see, then they had Pall Mall. Pall Mall was 85. It was taller than a Camel. It was not filtered. Long and mild. Then we had Marlboros, which I smoked today. Anyway, Marlboros actually was designed as a woman's cigarette. The paper was pink, designed for a woman. I guess they're a transitional cigarette, or whatever you call that stuff. Then you see you had Kent, Old Gold, True Green, True Menthol. They had a little plastic filter. You had Tarleton with a fight and switch. You had L&M's, Wings. Then you had Life. Life was a cigarette that very few smoked except doctors. I don't know why, I guess because it said Life. Then we had Moors. They were long, 120 millimeters and brown. They came regular and menthol. Then you had Dorel, regular and menthol. They also had a little plastic filter. And a very unknown one is Tempo. Tempo had a cork filter. And let's see, they're trying to think here. Raleigh's had a coupon. So many coupons, you get some kind of gift now, I don't know. They had Viceroy. I think it was designed for the, Bel Air. Bel Air was a menthol cigarette. We had Lucky Strike, I said that. I think that was about pretty well most of them back in the 60s and 70s. So times change, they keep adding. Oh, we had True cigarettes at one time. They were supposed to be all natural. It was a bummer. We had Tramps. They were designed, Charlie Chaplin. Supposed to be like a Charlie Chaplin type cigarette. Bummer, never worked. Maverick was a cigarette, a little horse on it. I think that's about all I know. Anyway, this old grandpa, West Texas.